Greetings everyone. It is I Unknown the Phantom Jr. And today I'm going to be doing a big rant on today's WWE video games that are not good anymore. So please understand these are my opinions. Oh, and keep in mind I will be talking about video games on this channel too. Okay, let's begin. So as you may know, 2K Games, who made WWE wrestling video games, are becoming more shittier than before. THQ did the WWE games a whole lot more better when they released so many wrestling games on PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, the original Xbox, and more. Not to mention 2K Games released WWE 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch. You know that console looks pretty cool. I do not know why no one talks about the Nintendo Switch on YouTube. There are like so many Nintendo Switch games that are coming out this year, but the ones that had great games are like cool. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and even third-party titles like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Doom, South Park: The Fractured But Whole, and even more. But I will talk about those things another time. Anyway, back when WWE video games were way better, they had a story mode campaign called Road to WrestleMania. It was actually the best mode I can play, and every time they release a new WWE SmackDown vs. Raw games, they have different WWE superstars on the story mode, each with their own goals in the game. Those were the best games I ever played. Even when they released the best wrestling games ever like WWE SmackDown Here Come the Pain, featuring Brock Lesnar on the cover, and even SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, featuring various superstars on the cover like Triple H, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, and even Booker T. on the cover looked awesome too. And what's cool about those games, during matches you can actually leave the arena and go anywhere you want, like outside the WWE building in the wrestling video game. Those games were way better and awesome than before. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the developers that made the WWE wrestling video games are Future Media Creators Ukes, the Japanese video game developers of the WWE wrestling video games. Anyways, 2K Games are making WWE wrestling games worse. The only wrestling video game 2K Games made that had a story mode was WWE 2K14. That game was okay because it had a story mode called 30 Years of WrestleMania, where you unlock legends, superstars, and even divas in that game too. You just have to do the certain objectives in order to unlock that wrestler/legend. WWE 2K14 was okay because of the story mode. I will give the WWE 2K14 game 7 out of 10 because of the story mode. Anyway, 2K Games keep releasing the same shitty game over and over again. It's the same as WWE 2K14 but different stuff. Oh, and I forgot to mention WWE 2K16 also has another story mode called Stone Cold Mode. It was okay, but that was pretty much it. Anyways, 2K Games do not know how to make a good wrestling video game anymore. They are just making the same shitty game over and over and all over again. If THQ came back, they would make better wrestling games than 2K Games. THQ came back as THQ Nordic. I'm sure they will announce something big later this year. 2K Games, stop making the same shitty game over again. We do not want to play wrestling games that have a bad online multiplayer server and even bugs and glitches. I am sick and tired of 2K Games making the same wrestling game over again. And no, I will not buy the next 2K game if it gets shitter. You know, WWE 2K20 if they announce it. 2K Games do not give a fuck about us. All they care about is themselves and making money on WWE wrestling video games. 2K. Fuck you. You are disgrace to your fans and you keep making the same shitty wrestling game every year. 2K Games. Give the WWE games back to THQ Nordic. They can make wrestling games a whole lot more better than you money-hungry piece of shit's cocksuckers. I will not play your next WWE game unless you fix it or give it back to THQ Nordic. Oh, and I forgot to mention 2K Games were also responsible for other games like the Mafia video games as well. I kinda like those action-adventure Mafia video games. I enjoyed playing Mafia 2 for PlayStation 3. And yes, it's also on Xbox 360 as well. Mafia 3 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One was actually okay too. The one thing I do not like about Mafia 3 is you have to do missions until a boss mission shows up. I really hate that part in the game. Hopefully 2K Games will announce the next Mafia video game in the future like Mafia 4. But anyways, back to 2K Games ruining WWE games. 2K Games, you need to stop making these shitty WWE games. Who paid you to actually tell you to do this? Vince McMahon? I think not, but anyways, 2K Games, stop making the shitty wrestling game all over ever again and go fuck yourselves. I'm sorry guys, I've been ranting on 2K Games since they started making shitty wrestling games, but these are my opinion just so you know. Anyways, with that being said, 2K Games will continue to make shitty wrestling games until they run out of ideas for the next WWE 2K game. I think I said all I have to say here. So anyways, tell me what you guys think of 2K Games making the same shitty WWE game all over again. Do you think if 2K Games keeps this shit up, the WWE games will be getting worse the moment they run out of ideas for the next WWE game? Or do you think 2K Games should give the WWE games back to THQ Nordic to make wrestling games a whole lot more better than 2K Games? Leave your comments in the comment section and let me know. Anyways, that's all I can say in this video. Now then, give the video a thumbs up. Leave your comments. And subscribe. This is Unknown the Phantom Reaper Jr. of the Dark Assassin Clan. And I will see you all next time. Peace out, fools. See you next time.